Pressure did not arrive suddenly at my borders. It had been building quietly for years. From the east came the Huns, moving faster than rumors. They did not settle. Villages were emptied overnight, homes abandoned without time to mourn. Tribes I once controlled were pushed forward by survival. My borders still stood tall in stone and wood, but the strength behind them had grown thin. Families crossed into my lands carrying children, not weapons. They carried memories, hunger, and fear. They did not come to conquer Rome. They came to escape something worse. My officials debated laws and procedures. They argued, while the moment demanded action. Corruption spoke faster than leadership ever could. Coins opened gates where discipline once stood. Slowly, control slipped from my hands. Fortresses, built to protect my people, stood abandoned. No battles, just absence. Soldiers left their posts unpaid and exhausted. Loyalty faded where trust had already died. Standards fell into dust. Symbols without defenders mean nothing. Foreign groups moved freely through lands I once ruled. Not because they were unstoppable, because I was tired. Cities that depended on protection now stood exposed. Walls meant nothing without will. I was still vast in size, but suddenly fragile in spirit. Fear spread faster than any army I had ever faced. Doors were barricaded from the inside. Trust collapsed where authority once lived. Prayers replaced preparation. My temples echoed with silence. The gods felt distant. Then, the unthinkable happened. For the first time in nearly 800 years, Rome was entered by force. The city that ruled the world could not defend itself. My gates opened to strangers, not because they were strong, but because I was weak. Fire consumed what confidence had left behind. Smoke replaced certainty. Statues fell across my streets, not as symbols of defeat, but as warnings ignored too long. My people hid inside their own empire. Fear lived where pride once ruled. Knowledge burned alongside homes and history. Libraries vanished into ash. Sacred places were stripped of meaning. Nothing felt untouchable anymore. I survived the sack, but I was no longer whole. Then came another blow, colder and slower. One without fire or noise. My lifelines were cut deliberately. Grain ships stopped arriving. Hunger spread faster than armies ever could. Empty stomachs broke spirits. Rome was stripped bare, not conquered. Taken apart piece by piece. What remained was hollow stone and fading memory. Grandeur without power. Streets once filled with voices fell silent. Footsteps disappeared. Statues lost their faces, just as I lost my identity. Water stopped flowing through my veins. Order stopped existing. I was still Rome, but the world no longer feared me.